I'm gonna say the anvil, because I bet easily like 8 or 9 stories. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back for another unboxing, and this one is for real. For real, real. Look, it still has shrink wrap on it. That means it's new, because it's new. And I'm excited because it is the expansion for Lost Ruins of Arnak. Expedition Leaders. I know somewhat about it. I feel like I know a decent amount, but we're going to get into it. It is, of course, an expansion for the game Lost Ruins of Arnak, which I own, which is a good thing, because if you just buy the expansion and you don't have the base game, it's going to be quite confusing and pretty much useless. So, get the base game, then get the expansion if you like the base game, which I do. So, let's get into it. I'm going to get my Omni tool here. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. So, we are going to see what we got here. I know they're kind like in the base game, everyone's got the same board. I'm not even gonna say powers. They have the same basic board. And then with Expedition Leaders, everyone has kind of like a little extra power that their leader has, which adds a little bit of difference to the game, which I think is cool. So we're gonna get into this and see what we're dealing with. This, I mean, it was 2020 was the Arnak came out in 2020. So it's now early 2022. I don't think I got Arnak until probably about a year ago. So I think it came out towards the end of 2020. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at what we got. It's pretty heavy, pretty hefty. I have the base game here because one of the things I want to make sure is that the expansion fits in the base game. Because as I've gotten more games and more expansions to game, I have found that that is important to me because I like having everything condensed into one box. So we'll see what happens at the end. We will test that and see how it looks in there. All right, there we go. Whatever. We're gonna put it right there. This lovely lady will be looking up ever so longingly. All right, got another person. Gray. Galaxy Trucker. I've never played. I'm unsure on it. I'm unsure. Be honest with you. All right, we have a rule book, probably explaining the different people. We have a deck of cards. On my last unboxing, I unboxed Meadow. It had decks of cards. The shrink wrapping in Meadow was the best card wrap I have ever experienced. So we're going to bust into this. It does have a pull tab on it. So we have that. Interestingly, it appears as, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, it appears as if the tab to pull for the pull tab is not on the actual pull tab. So that's an interesting strategy, CGE. I wouldn't have thought to do it that way, but we're going to test it out. So we're going to use the pull tab that's not on the pull string and see what happens. Here we go. It's not good. All right, let me see if maybe I'm missing something. I'm not missing anything. All right, well, we go from Meadow best to, I'm not going to say worst. So I pulled it. I'm not using the little tape thing at all because I can't get to it. So this kind of came here. It came off relatively easy, but I do think that was quite amusing. That's the first time I've encountered that situation, so that's exciting. Now, here is one of the things I'm excited about in this expansion. These are more cards to purchase. These don't look like actually. Okay. Interesting. All right. So these are artifacts. Wow. Down here. Well, we got regular items, and then down here we got the artifacts that go, and then the gold buying items. More items are always good in deck building games, and especially ones like Arnak, where everything is so tight. So adding a little bit of extra stuff is cool. I think these look like possible starting decks for the different leaders, different character leaders. The art in Arnak, the art on the cards to me it's fine. It's good. It's never something that's been like, oh my god, it's the best. It's just good. It fits the game. It fits the theme. It's all good. This is a cool card though. Beans, beans, lots of beans. So yeah, it's good. It's not great. It's not anything spectacular, but it adds it. It doesn't take away from the game, so you can't ask for a lot much more than that. It fits. It's good. All right, so a bunch of new cards, probably I don't know, 80 of them or so. And we have new icons and concepts. Look like player aids. Player aids are always good. Okay. We got stuff, boys and girls. All right, so this is very interesting. Okay. This is very, like, this is all connected. So this is like one player board, maybe? Yeah, it is. I don't remember the other ones being this big. But maybe I'm wrong. This looks like shaman or something, so that's cool. These might be all the leaders, 6 of them. We'll see. We'll discover together, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember all the ins and outs. Okay, so that's the first one. It has colored tents: yellow, red, green, and blue. Not sure how those factor in, but we'll probably find out. Put those up there. We got a little hawk token. Cardboard is solid. Punch out. Punch out is pretty good. It's good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I got extra cardboard. Bam. There for the kids. Yeah, I know these little things go with one of the characters. I'm not sure which. Maybe the tents do as well. We'll find that out later. Okay, so there we go. There was character 1, and then okay, I believe this is additional. I forget what these tracks are called, but they go on the side of the board. They're like the different. There's the turtle and the snake layer. This looks like some kind of lizard, and I don't know what. Basically, it offers you different paths up the exploration track for just another more variety of the game. Variety is always good. So this game I have played mostly solo. I have played solo and 2-player. I have not played any more than 2. So I don't know how it plays with a higher player count. But I enjoyed the solo mode, and I enjoy the 2-player, so let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. This is the next character. Maybe they are this big, or maybe that's just the new ones. But the same thing. Yeah, this looks about right. That seems legit. This one seems longer, but maybe it's not. It is longer, that's why. Okay, it does add a bit more. This seems more to what I remember. So, this is the lady with the hawk. Something with that. Mr. Delicio, I believe, played that character in their live playthrough. Oh, we got more of your assistants. I forgot exactly what they're called. I should have the rulebook out so I can use the proper terminology. This idiot doesn't even know what they're called. It's true. It's true. But just, again, more variety. Variety is the spice of life, so that's always good. Looks like we have more guardians to deal with, so that's cool. These look like places. Oh, these are places. They're not the guardians. I lied. Those are places to discover. Here's the tokens for, maybe it's for randomizing, or maybe one of the characters has that. There's definitely 6. So the cardboard is thick. It's good. It's good quality cardboard. We have a lovely. Oh, this is the Bloodstone staff. I don't know what the staff is actually called. I believe what it does, theoretically, is it kills, at the end of each round, it kills the 2 cards on either side of the staff, which wouldn't really need the staff for, but it's I think that seems like a cool idea, just to get you more circulation of what is going on, what is happening with each and every round, getting new stuff. Here we go. Here's more guardians. They're not called guardians. They might be called, I don't remember what they're called, but we got more of them. More is good. More locations, the different. This guy's cool. Look at him. He's like a feathered armadillo. Giant wasp. Fun times. And then the higher, better locations to unlock. Few of those, few of these, few of them, few of this. More. More isn't bad. More is good. Oh, these are interesting ones. That's one of the things that you're getting access to all of these at the beginning of the game. So throwing in more of these, I think it's cool. It gives you a little extra randomization. So potentially, but I like that one with the fear card and the spear of destiny. All right, boom. So we got 4 of those. I guess that would mean every game you'd have 4 randomly not included. So I support it. Bam. All right, here we go. Probably the final 4 characters. We got this lady here. She looks happy to be out in nature getting killed by all the devilish things. So that's cool. She's the one that has the snacks. Have some snacks. Take some extra turns. This guy is very. He is intently studying that tablet. Fun times. I'm excited to delve into all the different characters and what they can do. Be curious if it will make the game easier or just different, and if it will in fact increase or decrease the scoring. Probably increase. Typically, I feel like I like this lady. She just looks like, I don't care. She is just in it to win it. Nature, she don't care. It's who she is. Nature is hers. But yeah, anyway, so while I was at the store picking this up, I saw that they had the Rise of Ix for Dune Imperium. Dune Imperium, also a fantastic game. These are all, like everybody says, the games are always linked. Arnak and Imperium. And I have Endless Winter coming, which was on Kickstarter when these were released. So all 3 of them were kind of compared as the worker placement, deck building, combo games of all time. And what I really like about the Arnak expansion is the characters and the player powers. Well, Dune already has that to an extent. I mean, it's so minimal in that game, but regardless, it already has it. And so with the rise of Ix, I didn't pick it up. I'm ultimately I'll probably end up getting it, but what I like about Dune Imperium is just, I don't want to say it's simplicity, but it's just like it's cleanness. And I feel like the expansion adds a bit more than I wanted to, but then again, I might also really like it, so I'm not sure. The other thing it adds is more cards, and more cards that I'm excited about, because that I think is something that is very good in these type of games, is just having more choices. I have heard some things about the when you add more cards, you dilute the essence of, and I I think that's a possibility, but I don't think that's the way I feel. I don't think that's how I would feel about it. I feel like the more choices, the better, and the more variety of choices, I think, is what I would prefer. So we'll see. I'll ultimately, it's likely I'll probably end up pulling the trigger on it, but at this time, I'm not going to. However, we did talk about, will it fit in the base box? So that's what we're going to do right now. Get rid of this, get rid of that. There's a whole bunch of random pieces. They gave me this little bag with this dude. I'm going to try and put all the little extra random pieces in there for now. Even though I have them separated in the base game, so I'll combine certain things with that later. But for now, I just want to see, is it going to fit in a reasonable fashion? Doesn't have to be, I shouldn't say it doesn't have to be perfect. It just wants to fit. I just want it to fit. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for, CG. Just fit. Just fit and don't make it be too tight. Alright. Here we go. I'll be curious if we're going to need both these cards, or if one is going to be enough. Like the new one will be enough to cover everything, or if we're going to need them both. I don't know. We'll find that out, I guess. Alright, here we go. Mission time. It's pretty hefty to begin with. I mean, there's a lot of cards in here. There's a lot of room in here. I think we're going to be okay. It might take a little bit of sweet talking, but I think ultimately we're going to be alright. Let's see what we can do here. I have these ones rubber banded and stacked, so I think those will easily just connect up, fit together like that, and like that. I'm going to keep them opposite directions for right now, just to keep them separate. I'm guessing they just get mixed in and there's no difference, but for now we're going to go with that. Alright, so that's easy. Boom. Guardian, same thing. Those are already together, so we're going to put those together with them. That's good. That's good. I think where we're going to run into issues, not issues, but I think we're going to run into things is with the, whoever put this game away didn't seal the bag. Pet peeve. Seal the bag. That's all I'm asking. That's it. To be fair, it seems like it's a pretty garbage seal on this bag. Might have been me. It was probably me. Because it's a bad bag. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's put in the characters first. We're just going to go down here like suchly. Pretty easy, pretty easy. The extra cards, I'm just going to put by the other cards right now. I'm not going to put them in the card bag. Starter decks. Those will get dealt with later. Those tiles. I think it's going to be pretty easy, actually. Looks pretty good. This can go on the bottom eventually. That's the extra sideboard. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty easily fit-inable. I'm not going to say it's like... I'm not going to have to force it down, which is what I didn't want to deal with. It's packed full. Like, it's... I wouldn't say packed full. Like, I could... But you can see, like, there's... It's not sticking up at all. It goes all the way to the bottom. So that, I am pumped about. Overall, pretty excited to get this bad boy going. that's Lost Ruins Arnak Expedition Leaders unboxing. It fits in the main box very nicely, and I'm excited to get this to the table so I can try the different characters. I'll probably run through each one, give each one a try, and see what happens, because that sounds like fun. All right, well, keep on keeping on. I love y'all out there. Thanks for watching the videos. You know the drill with liking and all that jazz. If you feel like it, cool. If not, cool. Stay cool. All right, catch you later.